The Kashmir Files has started off a debate on the Kashmiri Pandit community. And Arnab Goswami of Republic TV rightfully says that there are two kinds of Kashmiri Pandits. There are resident Kashmiri Pandits, and there are those Kashmiri Pandits who lost their state in 1990 and became refugees in their own country. Now, as part of my ongoing series on the Kashmir Files, I would like to comment on this video on one of the biggest mysteries that surrounds the Kashmiri Pandit community in India. That is the death of Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Welcome to Lucknow Kya Hai? I am Ajit Chak and I am your host for the day. The death of Rajiv Gandhi has been surrounded by many controversies, many mysteries and many investigations. None of them, like the death of John F. Kennedy, have provided a satisfactory answer to those in the media and to those in positions of power and those close to Rajiv. On the face of it, it is said that the LTTE had Rajiv assassinated and that it was Prabhakaran himself who ordered the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi because Rajiv Gandhi had sent the Indian peacekeeping force to Sri Lanka. The peacekeeping force was supposed to protect the Tamils from the Sri Lankan army, but due to a series of unfortunate incidents, there was a clash between the LTTE and the IPKF, and a lot of killing took place on both sides. Anyhow, let us forget all that, but let us go back to what happened before Rajiv Gandhi died. Before Rajiv Gandhi died, a seer in the south of India suddenly announced one day to the media that Rajiv Gandhi will never be Prime Minister of India again. That was the time when the VP Singh government was collapsing due to the Mandal riots, and there were certain other issues, and everybody was thinking that Rajiv Gandhi will come back to power. The BJP was also on the front foot, and BJP leaders were also hopeful of forming the government in the center. However, it so happened that Rajiv Gandhi was also warned by certain astrologers, allegedly, reportedly, say whatever you do, because I was not there when they were warning him, but it is reported in the media that he was warned by certain astrologers not to go south for his campaign. He went south and he was killed in a bomb blast along with several security men. This was one of the most unfortunate incidents of India. However, is it Prabhakaran who got him killed? Was it the LTTE who got him killed? Or did somebody give Prabhakaran the idea to get him killed and played a bigger role behind the scenes? A lot of leaders, a lot of politicians down south were questioned, were under suspicion, but some say that the people who actually got Rajiv Gandhi killed were probably those who were in big business in the West, and their interests were more threatened by Rajiv Gandhi than anything else in the world. Rajiv Gandhi had announced one day in Parliament that there will come a day when every Indian shall carry a phone in his pocket. And mind you, this was the 1990s, or rather the late 80s. At that time, nobody had even heard of a cell phone. But they say that Rajiv Gandhi had actually asked Sam Pitroda at that time to make what is called a palm top, which was actually a smartphone. Rajiv Gandhi was the one who brought computers and satellite technology into India, and he knew that a mix of computers and satellite technology will make the advent of a mobile phone possible. Maybe he was aware of certain things because he had been to London, he had seen satellites, he had seen satellite communication, and he had seen how they affect these things. Had Rajiv Gandhi and Pitroda succeeded in their efforts, had he come back as the Prime Minister of India, maybe today India would have been the market leader in cell phone technology and mobile communication. Maybe there would have been no Apple today, no Microsoft. Maybe we would have been the big players today in the world. Take, for example, the computerization that has taken place in India and the number of techies that go abroad to work and execute programs for the white man in the West. All this is possible today because of the push that Rajiv Gandhi gave computerization in India. Today, you can book a ticket, a railway ticket or an aeroplane ticket without going and standing in a line in India. You can pay a bill online. All these owe their existence to the fact that a man called Rajiv Gandhi had a dream in the late 1980s. However, Rajiv was assassinated. The LTTE was blamed for it. The LT Prabhakaran, in fact, took the blame for it. And when the Rajapaksa government came to power, the Rajapaksa government embarked on a program of modernizing the army and went on a full-scale offensive against the LTT and the Tamils there. Thousands upon thousands of human rights violations took place, but the entire world kept quiet till Prabhakaran was murdered. Some say even his son, a teenager, was shot in cold blood. But that is another story. In the film The Godfather, Vito Corleone tells his son Michael, I always knew there was something bigger than Tartaglia behind this entire thing, and I'm sure it was Barzini all the time. Because Tartaglia was a pimp, he was too small. Sonny could have outfought him any time, and there was no way he could have killed Sonny. So we had to wait to find out who was behind the killing of Sonny. This is exactly what we have never been able to find out. Was there a bigger force behind Prabhakaran that provoked Prabhakaran into getting Rajiv Gandhi assassinated? This is one of the biggest mysteries of the Kashmiri Pandit community, and probably this answer will never be found. Thank you.